Hi, I'm Carrie Espeseth, and I'm going to talk to you about scrapbooking. There's wide varieties of different type of scrapbooking, but I'm going to show you an example of close to my heart and then an example of creative memories. There's a lot of time and a lot of patience in doing scrapbooking. Scrapbooking is a nice hobby to get away, and you can go to retreats and stuff like that. Here's an example of a close to my heart. There's a lot more detail and a lot more time that gets put into it, but it's a lot of memories that people are going to have later on in life. In here, you can see the detail of how the flowers, the leaves, the person really took the time to do stuff like that. Close to my heart is a very unique and very beautiful way of making pictures for your children. Right now I'm actually creating scrapbooks for each one of my children, so when they get older, they'll be able to see the pictures that they once grew up with and the people that grew up around them. I personally go into more of creative memories. Creative memories is a different type of scrapbooking. It's a lot more unique. It's not as much time consuming. It's not as much other things put into it as there could be. But it looks beautiful just the way it is. Here's an example of a creative memories. This one's a little bit more simple, not as much time into it. It's a picture that's already had its detail. It's just tiny little details that people can see, and there's something that people are really going to remember and going to appreciate later on in life. Scrapbooking can be very expensive. I'm not going to say that it's not. It depends on what types of paper. If you're going to use plain paper is cheaper. It's less than 50 cents a sheet. If you want to get more decorative and have more stuff added on the sheet, sayings, stuff like that, it can seriously get up to like $1, at least $1 a piece for one sheet of paper. Not to mention the markers, the different type of stickers. It can be very time consuming. But you always got to remember that later on, the people that you make it for are going to cherish it. It may cost a lot, but it's the time and the effort that people love the most. I just want to inform you of how well you can actually scrapbook. It doesn't take much time. It can be very simple. It only has to be what you want it to be. If you want to put a lot of time in it, then you're going to put a lot of time in it. If you don't, then you don't. That's your choice. You're the one that's making the scrapbook. But I just want you to know that you can find lots of different details. If you go to www.creativememories.com, that'll show you different ideas of how to make different layouts and buy things, and it'll open you up to a wide variety of things. And then you have Close to My Heart, which is www.closetomyheart.com, and that'll show you a lot more detail and a lot more time consuming stuff, but once the work is done, it's something you really, really look forward to. Thank you for letting me have this opportunity to take a little bit of time to help you realize what scrapbooking is all about. It's time for it shows your family, your friends, your dog outside if that's what you really wanted. It just gives you time and lots of other things that other people can look at. Instead of just making a memory in your brain, you're making a memory on paper. You get to watch your child grow up all over again. And your child gets to watch himself grow up. The things that he doesn't remember, or missed because he was too young to remember. And then when they get older, they can let their kids see the pictures of them. And they can tell them about people that might not be around anymore. It's not something that you could just throw away. It's something you will always keep forever. Thank you.